So it's 4:40 a.m. and even the GPS is having trouble finding where we are and waking up at this time in the morning. Well, it's a cloudy morning and the weather forecast and the app told me it was going to be a clear morning. Oh well, plans change, I guess. Well, we have made it in time before sunrise, and I've got to say the view is pretty spectacular, and I'll show you what's behind me, apart from my camera that is. Have a look at this. This is Elephant Cove in the William Bay National Park, and it is before sunrise, well before sunrise in fact, and you can see here elephant rocks, so called because when you go up to a viewing platform which is up there, it looks like a herd of elephants. The rocks look like a herd of elephants, and I'll go up there and show you that, or I'll put another clip from another time on this video to show you the rocks. But look at this. So what I'm doing here is a long exposure panorama, and each exposure at the moment is 30 seconds. I'm using the 70 to 200 lens to capture it, and it'll take a couple of passes to put the whole thing together. It's quite amazing. If you look down here, you can see a gap between the rocks, and if you do the little walk where you look at the rocks up on the top, you actually come out through those rocks, and if it's not high tide, you'll be right. If it is, you'll get wet. And I'm doing a bit of a mozzie dance up here at the moment because the mosquitoes are quite active, to say the least. Anyway, so where exactly am I? Well, I have climbed up here. You come down from the car park up there, come down to here, and I've climbed up this rock and set myself up here on the top of the rock. And my whole idea was I was going to get this shot this morning with the sun coming up over there. My whole idea was to get the belt of Venus across there, but clouds have thwarted my idea, and they weren't supposed to be there because the apps that I use to tell me the weather said they won't be there. Well, they obviously lied. Anyway, I'll get on taking this shot and I'll show you a little bit more as we go. I'll take this shot, or this panorama I should say, with the 70 to 200 at 70 mil, and then I'm going to take it with my 17 to 40 and try and get a bit wider exposure. Just beautiful, isn't it? It's not a bad little place for my first video in quite some time, having been a little bit absent from the channel. And I'll make a little movie, or have made a little movie to explain why. Anyway, we're back into it. It looks like we're getting some colour in the sky now, and that's going to change the photo dramatically. And I've just done a long 30-second exposure, and it shows promise. So I've also done some panoramas from across the top there, and then down a layer across here, and down another layer and come across here. And I've even taken some shots along here, along the rock, which I'll do some exposure blends and see how that goes. Now I'm going to put the intervalometer on and try an even longer long exposure, just because I can. Well, it didn't light up, and I didn't get the belt of Venus, but I am getting some long exposure photography done here with these beautiful colours and this beautiful scene. And I'll show you what I've managed to capture. It's just looking really, really nice. I'm so tempted to stay up here, but I think I need to go down off the edge of the rock there onto the beach and get some down at ground level. You can probably see some of my composition here. It's just looking so nice. And I'm using the intervalometer to take the shots, make sure I don't touch the camera, and give it plenty of time to settle, especially on this lens, even at 70mm. And you can see I've also got my neutral density filter on there, and I can't remember which number it is, but anyway, I'll put that on the screen for you to see when I realise what it is. In fact, I'll do better than that. I'll just have a look, and it was in fact a 0.6 or 6 stop neutral density filter. Well, I'm not sure if you can see, but Joanne's gone up over there for me to have a bit of a look, because I reckon there might be a good shot from over there looking back this way. And she's got a good photographic eye, so she'll know straight away whether it's a good spot or not. And I guarantee you she'll get excited about those waves going off over there. There'll be some cascading water that she'll wish I was taking photos of, or she'll try and do it with her iPad. And she'll probably get a couple of good ones too. Looking up behind me there, I don't know what that is, pyramid rock or something. I'll have to look up the proper name for it. There's some compositions there in the bush with the white trees sticking out of the greenery, which is really quite nice. And if I spin back around this way, you've got to stop and look at that view, don't you? I like this composition down here with the rock and the flat rock or split rock, whatever it is, and the little rock balancing on the edge. I might take one from either down here or, well, down here, up here or down there. Got up too early this morning, didn't we? Extraordinary. Very popular during summer and school holidays. Lots of people swimming in here. And Green's pool, which is just over the hill there. Okay, still going with these long exposure panoramas. And then I think there's a shot on this rock here as well, with all the growth on the bottom of it. Long exposure maybe, could be interesting. And the mozzies have relented a little bit, but I can tell you my legs are stinging. I wish I'd worn jeans this morning instead of shorts. Well, I couldn't film that because I had to make a bit of a rush for it. The tide coming in, but that's I'll come back out here and risk getting wet. You can see I was up on the top of those rocks there, filming and taking photos of that. Oh, what the heck, we'll come back out here and risk it, just so you can see. Yeah, so that's where I was, up there on the top of that rock, getting bitten by the mozzies. And there's just a beautiful cove here. Look at this big guy. I don't know what he is, but he's pretty darn big. There's the cove, and As you can see, that's where I'm going to go once that water comes out. Don't want to get my sand shoes wet. It's just teasing me, isn't it? Hopefully we won't get another one come in. Right, we're right. Oh, just. Anyway, up through here. Oh, I can feel wet feet. Great. And if I spin around, I'll probably make a good photo of that actually, except for my footprints. And up here is the way to see the rocks, elephant rocks, and I'll film a little bit when I get to the top. And that is why it's called Elephant Rock, or Elephant Rocks. It supposedly looks like a herd of elephants coming in from the sea. So that was Elephant Rocks and Elephant Cove. I hope you enjoyed that little visit. If you enjoyed it half as much as what I did, then you enjoyed it. Alright, a little bit rusty, haven't done this for a while, so if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, give me a like, and if you want to see more content, and there will be more content now after my little time off, then hit the subscription button. And if you want to know when the next, or be notified when the next video comes out, then hit that notification bell and YouTube will let you know. So in the meantime, from William Bay National Park and Elephant Rocks, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.